Stay in the Blizzard world. Next item on the list, Jeff Kaplan says that Smash Brothers can use any Overwatch character they'd like to. This is from Fraser Brown at PC Gamer. All right, this is going to dictate whether or not we use PC Gamer articles from here on out. We're looking for typos here. It says Overwatch is heading to Switch this month, but Blizzard Vice President and Overwatch Director Jeff Kaplan is keen to see the game's long list of heroes and villains appear on other Nintendo games, namely Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Chatting to IGN, Kaplan said he'd be up for any of the 31 characters from Overwatch showing up in Nintendo's Multiverse Fighter. Quote, to the Smash Brothers team, whatever character you want, we love them all, end quote. He said, quote, they're all our babies. You can have any single one of them. We have 31 to choose from, end quote. That's the diplomatic answer, but of course he has a favorite. That would be Tracer, a pretty great choice for Smash. So, everybody and their brother is posting articles about, oh, this is the character that they should bring over to Smash. This is who we should get. I think Tracer makes sense. Tracer is the logo for the Overwatch League. Forgive my awful hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Tracer's the logo. She's the Jerry West of Overwatch League. She is on the box art. She is front and center on most of their promotional materials. She is an OG DPS character. One of the OG heroes in Season 1 of the Overwatch League, where people loved watching players pop off with her. So she's iconic. But I don't know. I don't think her kit, she's fast, she's got recall, but I just don't know how her kit would translate into Smash. So who are some of the other characters that I think would work? I'd love to see, I think Roadhog would be fun. Kind of a tankier, having a tankier character in the game. He's got his hook, the whole hog ability. I guess his breather would be something that would be, you'd have to figure out some other ability or use for the breather mechanic, because you can't restore health. And I don't think there's any characters that can restore health in Smash. Let's see, who else? I think Hammond could be fun with his mobility being able to hook onto things. He can turn into a ball and roll around. He has the landmines, which can be fun. He's got the pile driver mechanic, which is awesome. Mad Brock in the chat says Winston. I think Winston would be cool. Being able to play a little defensively with your bubble shield, hopping on enemies. Primal Rage would be a lot of fun. So yeah, there's 3 tanks that I think would be a lot of fun. I saw some people tweeting about OG Brigitte being in it, and I'm trying to think if there's any other support player that would make sense. Zenyatta, maybe? I know I'm probably forgetting somebody super obvious within it, but maybe Lucio, I guess, could be fun with his wall riding. He's got a lot of speed. He can boop. But then again, a lot of his abilities are speeding up other players, are healing other players. So you wouldn't be able to have his whole kit. Genji, Mad Brock says in the chat, he'd be fun. He's got multiple projectiles. His ultimate is melee based with his dragon blade. So yeah, that would be cool. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting obvious people. I was moving to DPS now. Let's see. Overwatch list, hero list of heroes. Who else we got? Doomfist could be a lot of fun. He's got a ton of mobility in his kit. He's got some range with his projectile, with his fist. What makes Doomfist awesome is he is the projectile for most of his abilities. Being able to do something really cool with Meteor Strike. Let's see who else we got. Oh my gosh, this is not a great way to show this list. Here we go. Let's see who else do we think would be cool. Pharah, I think, would be awesome. Her boop ability. She's got rocket barrage. She's got her jetpack boosters, so that would be cool. Yeah, I think there's a lot of really cool options. Junkrat would be a lot of fun with his tire. He has extra mobility with his landmines and stuff like that as well. But yeah, especially any. I think Brigitte probably makes sense because of her brawler melee style. Diva would be a lot of fun. Being able to remech, you could have a lot of fun with those mechanics as well. I don't know. Now that's part of the question of which character, but the other question is, would Nintendo do it? And I just don't know. Like, obviously we've gotten Banjo, we've gotten some other third-party characters into Smash. But I think that it is always with a lot of careful consideration that those decisions are made. And I feel like this Overwatch train has only left the station for a month and a half. And Blizzard's been in communication with Nintendo about this, I'm sure, for years. There was something that came out earlier today about how they'd been eyeing the Switch, getting a port onto Switch since the day the Switch came out. So, I'm sure there's been conversations going on, but I just think Nintendo's really guarded about who and what they allow into Smash, and we'll see. I don't know. I don't think Nintendo sees Overwatch as something that is that defines who they are. Also, my chair is just being really fucking awful tonight. It's being so bad. Oh my gosh. If you guys have a recommendation, this is an aside, but if you guys have a recommendation for a really solid, not just gaming chair, but it can just be an office chair of any kind. We're about to get new work from home policies at my job, and I work from home almost every single day. And part of that is going to be them paying like a considerable chunk for a new chair. I want to get a really nice chair. I got this one because I had pretty good reviews. But it's turned out to just be a piece of crap. Like the arms already falling apart, the cushions all out of it already. Like I'm not comfortable sitting in this thing at all anymore. So if you guys have a recommendation for a gaming chair, hit me up. I definitely want to hear it. Because with those things, I'm so hesitant to pull the trigger. Like I just want to hear firsthand from somebody like, oh yeah, I have this Secret Labs chair and I've had it for years. It's fucking awesome. Never buy another chair again. Like, that's what I want to hear from somebody. Anyway, Overwatch characters in Smash I think would be really fun, really cool. Let's get to it. I'd love to see it. I don't know how open Nintendo is to doing it, but if they are, I'd get into Smash just to, especially if they had Diva, just to one-trick Diva or Pharah, like the good old days.